With bumpy roads, frequent flooding, and the rising price of fuel, it's no surprise that crossover SUVs are steadily becoming the new preferred mode of luxury transport. One car that makes a very convincing proposition is the Hyundai Grand Santa Fe. The addition of Grand to its name means this particular variant boasts of a body that's longer by 225 millimeters.
The Santa Fe is easily one of Hyundai's top offerings. This SUV sits in between the Tucson and the larger Veracruz in the Hyundai line. It carries on the Storm Edge design that adds a touch of aggression to its looks. Cleverly placed curves and edges hide the corners. It has also won the brand numerous design accolades. The Grand Edition distinguishes itself from the regular with a tinted sunroof panel and much longer wheelbase. From afar, the large all-chrome grille draws the eyes in. Eagle-eye headlights round out the imposing facade. Towards the side, the larger body-to-glass ratio is more evident. This is what gives it a beefier look. Large wheel wells with 18-inch wheels shot on 235mm 60 series tires also help. Placed side by side with a regular Santa Fe, the extension is cleverly hidden by the gently upward sloping windows and side character lines. Towards the rear, higher bumper lines and more pronounced fog lamps and reflectors make the car look more like an armored car. Moving all of this forward is a 2.2-liter CRDI EVGT engine. It has a power output of 197 PS and 435 Nm of torque. It's paired to a 6-speed automatic that delivers power on demand to all 4 wheels. McPherson struts in front and a multi-link system in the rear keeps the bumps at bay. It also keeps the car high over rough roads. Bringing the vehicle to a stop are a set of disc brakes on all wheels governed by ABS with EBD and brake assist. From the exterior, we move on to the inside of the vehicle. A truly modern cabin welcomes the passengers. The dashboard eschews the typical rectangle and circular shapes. Instead, there's more generous use of wilder geometric variations. Up top is a panoramic glass roof for unspoiled views of the sky. The result is the feeling of stepping into a modern stealth fighter rather than a car. There are luxury touches everywhere, from the terracotta seats to the stitched leather material on the steering wheel and stick shift. Over in the driver's seat, much of the interface has been digitized. Fuel and temp gauges are integrated into LCD displays within the dials. At the center, a multi-info display shows valuable data. There's trip info, real-time and average fuel consumption, range, and even the next scheduled vehicle maintenance. The steering wheel holds remote controls for the stereo, cruise control, and switches to adjust the visible info in the cluster. Unique to the Santa Fe is a flex steer system. A button on the wheel can change its weight and response. You can have it feather light in comfort mode. You can be stiff in sport mode, or set at normal for a mix of both. There's also eco mode. This adjusts the throttle response and shifting. Over in the center stack, the touchscreen LCD shows pertinent entertainment info. This integrated unit can play CDs, the radio, or any connected MP3 player of media from a phone. It channels sound through infinity speakers. The onboard climate has a built-in air cleaner. Controls of both the stereo and climate have been greatly simplified. Over in the second row, the rear bench has been replaced with captain chairs. They have armrests, legroom, and a center aisle. In addition, there are blinders in the windows for privacy during traffic. The massive rear cargo area can be accessed by a power tailgate. It hides 2 more seats that can pop up with just the pull of a handle. The rear bench has a 50-50 fold configuration to fit a wide variety of cargo, or it can be folded completely for more space. With all passengers buckled up, they can rest assured that all seats are equipped with 3-point seat belts. Airbags for the front passengers and curtained sides inflate in the event of a collision. On top of that, systems like electronic stability program, traction control system, downhill brake control, and hill start ensure traction at all times. This look, both inside and outside the Grand Santa Fe, shows that the limousine as we know could be headed in a new direction. They're no longer limited by the flat and paved streets of the city. On top of that, the Grand Santa Fe's eye-catching design will keep you staring.
That's certainly one way to roll in luxury in any terrain.